What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment. Here's my review for Netflix's new movie, Spiderhead. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. Spiderhead, Spiderhead does whatever Spiderhead does. Okay, stop joking around and let's get back to serious. Why so serious? Spiderhead is bizarre and nutty and scary and wild all at once. But if you ask me, do I like this movie? My answer is yes and no. Yes, because I really like the fancy set designs of this supposed experimental prison that looks more like a big indoor recreational facility. There's a sort of a slick, glossy style to it, so it's not exactly the island of Dr. Moreau, if you will. And no, because this whole thing feels like a movie that these guys chose to do while waiting for another better project to come along. To be fair, Top Gun Maverick director Joseph Kosinski did Spiderhead long after he finished Top Gun Maverick. So the two movies arriving during this same season is more due to the pandemic mess a couple of years ago. But yeah, Spiderhead feels like an in-between filler gig. That said, Chris Hemsworth in this film is a hell of a treat to watch. He redefines the look and wackiness of a mad scientist. Based on George Saunders' short story, scripted by Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, and directed by Joseph Kosinski, in Spiderhead, in a state-of-the-art penitentiary run by brilliant visionary Steve Abnesti, inmates wear a surgically attached device that administers dosages of mind-altering drugs in exchange for commuted sentences. There are no bars, no cells, nor orange jumpsuits. In Spiderhead, incarcerated volunteers are free to be themselves until they're not. Need to lighten up? There's a drug for that. At a loss for words? There's a drug for that too. But when two subjects, Jeff and Lizzie, form a connection, their path to redemption takes a twistier turns as Abnesti experiments start to push the limits of free will altogether. Starring Chris Hemsworth, Miles Teller, and Journey Smollett. Sure, the whole drugs experiment thing might try to be edgy, and to a certain extent, it is inventive. Controlling people's minds and feelings may not be anything new in the world of science fiction, but Spiderhead's concepts are rapid and user-friendly. I mean, you don't have to do mental gymnastics to wrap your head around it. Even Steve Abnesti's method in naming those drugs is somewhat juvenile. At the same time though, Spiderhead is also quite predictable and unsurprising. You can kinda tell what's about to happen every step of the way. Luckily, all those things are also pretty well executed, which makes this more or less an effective thriller. Now, Chris Hemsworth and Miles Teller are technically the two leads with the most screen time, and they're both solid in their confrontational scenes, but goddamn, the performance that outshines both of them is actually Journey Smollett. Again, this Twilight Zone-esque movie is not gonna garner big accolades, but Journey Smollett plays her role as if she was gunning for an Oscar. Absolutely incredible, especially in the third act when all hell breaks loose. By that point, Journey displays so much raw, intense emotion. I'm like, girl, you're doing too much for a movie that's gonna end up as a footnote in Netflix's massive content library. So, I think that's all I got to say about Spiderhead without spilling spoilers. I guess you can file this one under the category of, if you choose to watch it, it'll entertain you, and if you choose not to watch it, well then you won't miss a single thing.